everyone, it's my favorite kind of video to film, well, second favorite to film, but my very, very favorite videos. It is empties time. As you can tell, this is an absolutely giant bag of empties. In exactly 1 month from today, I will be in a new apartment. So I'm definitely trying to make it through as many products as I can. As always, I'm going to link a video that I've done previously about my whole philosophy about like making yourself use up products and really like, I don't know, I feel like some people just force themselves to use up products and then they don't really enjoy them, and I don't like that. I'm not about that life. So I made a whole video about it. It'll be linked below, as well as a whole playlist in case you love empties like I do. So last month I started off doing a products I've hit pan on with my empties, just because when you show like an empty compact you have no idea what it looks like, and as y'all probably know, powder products take about 10 million years to use up. So if you see like, you can see like a monthly like progression, how much I've used. And I don't do project tin pans. I have like issues with it. I mentioned that in that video, but I love to see how much like people use up. So this is my Sunny Bronzer. Whenever I first mention something, I do like swatches and like a semi-review, and like I find a dupe in my collection if I have one or whatever. So now I'm just going to start showing y'all like the progress. So I definitely have made more progress on that, but this whole area is really thick. So unfortunately I don't think I'll be able to use this up by the time that I move. Plus it's not one of my favorite bronzers, so it's definitely not something I use every day. But I do have it on today as a contour. It looks, you can't really tell too much on camera, but it's there, I promise. This is the other one that I had already hit pan on last month. It is a Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush. They don't make this anymore. Hold on, let's try to get this to focus. They don't make this anymore, but you can see I've definitely used up a lot more. I'll do a swatch for y'all. So I can't redo it, but I did find a dupe in my collection. And I also hit pan this month. This is the first time I've hit pan on it. It is another one of the Victoria's Secret Beauty Rush shadows. And this one, oh, I don't think I told you what. This was in Flower Girl, this pink one. And this one is in Bronzezinger. So it's this really pretty brown. And I definitely, like I said, I always look in my collection for a dupe. And especially for these, because I cannot repurchase these because they don't make them anymore. So I didn't find an exact dupe. This has, if you can tell, it's got some really nice shimmer in it. And I just really love the way it looks. But the closest thing I found is in this Aussome Wake Up palette. This was in number 10 Revive. And it's this middle brown shade. It's this one. It's very close. It's not quite as like metallic and sheeny. It's definitely not matte or anything, but it doesn't have quite as much glitter. But it's very close, and it's definitely the closest thing I have in my collection. Alright, so that's all I've hit pan on. Now let's hit the big empties that we all know and love. So I'm going to start off with random. I try to do it in some sort of an order, but if I miss something, just please forgive me. I used up a toothpaste. This is the Crest 3D White in Radiant Mint. This kind of sort of burns my mouth. I have really sensitive teeth, but it doesn't like make them more sensitive or anything, so that's a good thing. I don't notice a ton of whitening. I prefer Crest Pro Health, so I would not repurchase that. I used up 3 candles this month. This is like a Disney candle. My dad got it for me, and it was orange, and it was in the scent orange also. He got me a Winnie the Pooh one because of Kanga Noel. You know, Winnie the Pooh Kanga. And it had absolutely no scent throw. I mean, when you smelled it up close, it smelled like an orange candy, like an orange, not a sweet tart, but like there's an orange candy that I'm thinking of, but I don't know what it is. But like just really sugary and sweet and orange, and if that would have like, you know, permeated throughout my room, it would have been amazing. But literally, like, I have it on my desk and I do all my homework on my desk, so I was sitting right beside it and I couldn't smell it, so that was disappointing. Alright, and then there was like this little candle duo. There it is. Sorry, I couldn't find the other one. Sorry, does that like bother y'all? I'm sorry. That my grandmother got. She uses the Oscar de la Renta Oscar perfume. And so, they got this little duo when she bought it. And this is the Live in Love fragrance. and I liked it. It was very floral. It was kind of like a lily gardenia kind of scent, which in case you don't know, those are my 2 favorite flowers. Did I just get like soot on my nose? I did. That's real cute. But I really did like this scent. The scent throw for this candle wasn't great. I don't think you can buy just the candles. Maybe you can. I don't know. It burned fine. I mean, you can see it burned really evenly and nice. But as far as like purchasing it, I wouldn't. And then this is in the traditional Oscar scent. It's a very powdery scent. To me, it's a little more like a mature scent because this is my grandmother's perfume. So whenever I smell it, I think of her. And I really like this scent. It has a lot of like, you know, scent memory for me. So I liked it. For both of them, the scent throw was decent. It wasn't anything great, but it was decent, and I liked it. Again, I probably wouldn't have purchased that either, but it did remind me of my grandmother. So that's all the random things I have. Next, let's do some hair care. We have this Aussie Volume Hairspray. I can't tell a difference between, like, they have a bunch of different types. I almost whacked myself in the face. That would not have been cute. They have a bunch of different types of Aussie hairspray. I can never tell the difference, except there is one called Instant Freeze. Don't get that unless you want, like super hard helmet head. This does not make, any of the other kinds that I've tried at least, doesn't make your hair crunchy or anything. It has a really nice hold, but not, it's just like perfect hairspray. Super cheap. I highly recommend Aussie hairspray. I have this detangler from Suave Kids. It's in like the Dutch apple. Double Dutch apple. It smells good. As far as the detangling, so I like a detangler where you just spray and then you can go at it. For this one, I felt that I had to wait a little bit. The one that I love the best, I don't think they make anymore, which is by Herbal Essences, but overall this was okay, but it's not something I would repurchase. I used up this, which is a Nuance by Salma Hayek Intense Hydration Hair Mask. This was nice. It smelled, it says it's got papaya fruit and blackcurrant. And just kind of smelled a little bit sweet, but like a dirty sweet, if that makes sense. Kind of smells like a fruit rolled around in some dirt. Like a little musky-ish. I don't know, it smelled fine. I mean, and it didn't really linger in my hair too much. But as far as how well it actually like worked as a hair mask, I didn't see it that great. I started using it as like my morning conditioner just because it doesn't do anything great. It still gave me tangles and stuff. So overall, okay, but I wouldn't repurchase it. And what else? Is that all my hair stuff? I think, alright, the rest of everything else is skincare. I did make one change this month that I do want to mention. As I have stated, I don't believe in forcing yourself to use products. I hate when people like are just like, oh, I'm just trying to use this up. I want to use it up, because then I feel like you're not really getting your money's worth. But one thing I did change that I think was a good idea was I had so many like moisturizers and serums and stuff that I wasn't using it consistently, so it was really hard to tell a difference. I did the same thing with shampoo and conditioner actually, even though, oh wait, crappers. There is a shampoo, but anyway, so I felt like if I used it consistently, I could really tell a difference in my skin as opposed to changing it. So there is a little bit more skincare than usual, and that's why I definitely did not force myself to use stuff. I don't do that. But I wanted to mention it. And this is my last hair product. It's the Clear Scalp and Hair Therapy Total Care Nourishing Shampoo. I really liked this. The shampoo and I had the conditioner. It was in last month's Empties. You can see the playlist. And I do think I'm going to repurchase like a fuller size to really get a good feel for that. Alright, now everything is skincare. So I have a lotion, and it still feels like there's stuff in here, but you can't like twist off the top, and it doesn't squirt anymore. So that's agitating, but I really, really liked this. It was the Dove Cream Oil Shea Butter Body Lotion for extra dry skin. This had like just a really neutral scent, almost a little bit cocoa buttery, but it's a shea butter scent really. And so I really liked that. It's the kind of lotion that it doesn't steep in immediately, but it seeps in pretty quickly. It definitely doesn't leave you oily, and like I woke up the next day and I still felt moisturized. Really liked this. It's also super cheap at the drugstore, so I would really recommend that one. And there's another one with like yellow that I'm also using right now, and it's got like a more perfumey scent, so I prefer this one. And I have this foot lotion. by number 7, the Softening Foot Balm. This smells disgusting. So bad that I would use it and then I would have to like immediately wash my hands. It smells like a foot balm, like thick and like kind of chemically and like musty. Just not good. Not good at all. Not a fan of this, and I didn't notice anything different, so I would not repurchase that at all. Alright, then I have 2 different like face washes. I ran out of both of them. I have one for night, which is this one. And I use these in the shower. I don't have super acne prone skin, but my new job I'm outside a lot and I'm sweating, so I do like it. And I personally prefer a salicylic acid. That's what works best with my skin. And this is the Oil-Free Acne Cream Cleanser by Neutrogena. This was fine. I liked it. It wasn't too harsh. I would use it either like, just put it on and rinse it off, or sometimes I would kind of leave it just for like a couple of minutes while I like washed my body and stuff. And I did like it. I think I'm going to try something else just to see if I find something I like better. But I do recommend this, and I would repurchase it. And then this is something I absolutely love. It is by Clean & Clear. It's their Morning Burst Facial Scrub. This has quite a few beads, but it's definitely like I really didn't even know it was a scrub. So if you're looking for like a really intense exfoliation or anything, this is not for you. But it has citrus and ginseng and vitamin C in it. So it really does like make you feel a slight bit more awake. And trust me, in the mornings, I need every help I can get. And this really does make a difference. I really like it. I repurchased the green one, which is like cucumber, from the same line, and I don't like it near as much. I purchased that one because it was the hydrating one, and I actually think it dries my skin out more, so I would not repurchase that one. But this, in the orange, it's this like the traditional one. It is amazing. I highly recommend that. And it smells like orange, like not like the grapefruity citrus, like an orange citrus. Alrighty then, this is kind of a weird one. It is by Wish, but W-H-I-S-H. I got it in my Birchbox. It's a shave cream. It's crap. It smells good. It smells very citrusy, but like a grapefruit, lemon, lime citrus, not like an orange citrus, if that makes sense. It says it's got acai in it also. I don't smell that. And I use just like a shower gel as my shave cream. I don't buy a specific shave cream usually, but this like gave me more razor burn and less conditioning and just was crap, and I do not recommend this at all. Alrighty, now, crappers. Sorry about that, I just chunked it at you. This is one more hair product. I didn't see it. It is from Birchbox also. It's the Beauty Protector Protectant Oil. It's going to be really hard to see because it's clear. This smells absolutely amazing. It smells super, super sweet and candy-like, and I really like that. However, so like, I was thinking about repurchasing it just for that, but I have pretty dry ends. My hair is permed, which is why it has not been looking too good, because if you can tell from like this part of my hair, you see how it's perfectly straight? That's my natural hair, and then all of this is curly. So it is kind of damaged. I try to take as good care of it as I can, but it is damaged, and my ends get kind of dry, and this really didn't help it, so I wouldn't repurchase it, but y'all, this smells so good. Alright, now back to skincare. I have this, which is by Burt's Bees. It is the facial towelette, so it's like their makeup remover. It says with white tea extract. This is another, I know I go on this a lot. I might just make a whole video about it, unless you think that's super boring. This is one of the things that talks about how it's all natural, or it's 99.1% natural. But when you look at the back of it, it is more natural than most things. It talks about leaf juice and fruit and a lot of things like that, but it definitely does have some chemicals in it also that you should look out for. All chemicals are the same. If they have the same name, they're the same, whether it's from natural origin or man-made. That's a real thing. I'm a scientist, trust me. But it does have more than like the Yes to Cute, like the Yes to lines. Even if it's, like I said, they are from a natural origin, but it is still chemicals. This is better, but still not great. The scent is super, super strong. And it even says on the back that it adds perfume. It's like a, now all I can think, like, it's a very distinctive scent. and it's kind of flowery and strong and a little acidic. I really like the packaging. It removes makeup really well, but it didn't like burn my eyes at all, but it kind of made them throb. So I don't think I'd repurchase it, but I do like it, and I think it does a good job. And if I was like in a super big bind, I would repurchase it, and the packaging is really great with the clip, and they stayed super moist the whole time. I know a lot of people store theirs upside down like this. I don't, and they still stayed really moist. Alrighty, I have one moisturizer. This is by Vichy, and it's the Aqua Thermal. Or Aquilea. I liked this a lot. It was super, super moisturizing. I have normal, leaning more towards dry skin. It smelled kind of chemically though, which I definitely didn't like. And this is a more expensive moisturizer. It's about $34, I believe. This is a travel size. For a full size, I got it in a glossy box. And I think for a full size, it's like $34. So I don't think I'd repurchase it. I don't think it was that great. Although I have noticed this, I always get dry patches like on my lips mainly. And this one's kind of coming back a little bit. So if I, like maybe in the winter, if my skin's just really bad, I might. It is a little greasy. It's good. It's definitely good, and I would recommend it, I think. Yeah. Then I have this one toner, and it is by Simple. It's the Soothing Facial Toner. I use this at night, and I use my Neutrogena one in the morning because I literally did not feel like this did anything at all. I felt like I was just rubbing water on my face. I can tell a difference with the Neutrogena one. This one I can't. I wouldn't recommend it. I think it was a waste of money. Alright. Then I have one kind of treatment thing. This is by Paula's Choice. It's the BHA 9 like treatment. So it's supposed to unclog pores, diminish white bumps, minimize enlarged pores, just do like a bunch of great things for your skin. And it was in this little like test tubey thing, and it was like an oil. I noticed no difference. I have pretty visible pores right here. I obviously get bumps occasionally, and I don't think you can kind of see it up here. I have some weird marks. I'm not sure where they came from. I don't think they came from the sun because I started getting them in like February, I want to say, when it was cold and not super sunny, even though it is Florida. So I'm not sure where that came from. This didn't do anything for it. I really didn't notice this doing anything at all. So I would not repurchase this. And I got this in a Birchbox. Then I have 3 serums. This one is the Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Serum. Truffle Therapy Serum. I really liked this. I noticed it was super moisturizing. The thing is that makes me mad about this, and it's not like the serum. I got this in a glossy box, which is a $21 a month subscription. I used to have it. Because I do keep mentioning all these boxes, I have a whole unboxing playlist of all of the beauty boxes I have currently or have had, and this is one of them. And people got the exact same size in a Birchbox, which is $10. So that's really annoying. But as far as the actual serum, I thought it was good. It smelled kind of sweet. It didn't smell like mushrooms at all. It had kind of a sweet smell. I really liked it, but it's very, very expensive if I remember. I think it's over $100. So is it that good? I don't think so, but I would use another, sample of it for sure. Then I got this one by Grand Central Beauty. It's the Smart Skin Perfecting Serum and Primer. And it was okay. Again, it actually, you know, like when you have like little spots and you put on like salicylic acid or any kind of acne treatment, it kind of gets that tingly, burny sensation. Like not, it's super intense, like my face is on fire, but just a little bit. This did that, which was kind of weird. It doesn't have any kind of things like that as far as I know. It was okay. Nothing great, nothing I would really suggest buying. It was just okay. And the last one I got is by Caudalie, and I actually just got this in my Birchbox. As you can tell, it's a super tiny size. And this is their Polyphenol C15 Anti-Wrinkle Defense Serum. It was okay. That's all I really have to say about it. Obviously, I'm 21. Wrinkles are not a big thing for me, so I didn't and it was so small, I didn't notice all of my tiny little fine lines down here gone or anything. I mean, I didn't notice it really doing anything that great. It's good for moisturizing, which is what I like serums for. So that's it. But I don't have any serums anymore because I used up all of those. So if y'all have any recommendations, please, please let me know. And my last empty, which is not a makeup empty, but it's as close as I have for this one. It is the Clinique Super Primer Universal Face Primer. This was a white, kind of a cream, and you just put it all over your face. It was fine. Did I notice any significant more lasting power or smoother application or anything? No. I really didn't notice that much of a difference at all, so I don't think I would purchase this. But it was fine. Nothing against it, nothing for it. Alright, and that was my giant bag of empties. I hope you enjoyed this. Like I've said a few times, I'm going to link a whole playlist below. And any videos that I have, I don't think I've done any full-on reviews of any of these products, but any videos I think are relevant, they'll be down below. And I list out all the products and I put yes or no in case you like forget or you're more interested in it. That'll all be down below also. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, please, please let me know. I really love to hear from y'all. It literally, I'm not even exaggerating, brightens my day whenever I get a comment from y'all. It just makes me so happy. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was long. Empties are long. Hope that's okay. And this next month, hopefully I'll be using up even more things because I'm moving. And I'm super, super, super excited. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all real soon. Bye!